Welcome to Business Success Tips, where we learn to make more money in less time, hopefully have a lot more fun. I'm your host, Paul Sanneman. I'm founder of Contractor Staffing Source, where we found contractors build great teams. My guest today is Robert Gurinowitsch, hope I got that right, from 𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏. Now, this is really unique because normally we don't have manufacturers, but I think Robert's special. One thing he makes up in the US, which I think is really good, like, oh my God, we're competing. So, Robert, give me your backstory and how you got started and what you're doing.
Sure. So I got started in this. I started off in the late 80s, doing contracting. Excuse me. In the 90s, I was in an accident, so I got hit head on, and I was, not working there for a short period of time, and was trying to figure out what I was going to do when I grew up. So what I did is I changed my insurance restoration business into disability work. And so I've been doing disability work now for about 30 years. And it so happens that 𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏 was one of my first vendors that I brought on board with one of my the offices that I had. So we opened up an office early 2000s called Life Access, and where we focused around helping people with, fall challenges or gait issues, or being able to get in and out of their house, or, bathing. And so, 𝗏𝘏𝗏𝗏 was one of my first vendors that we started with. I ended up being probably one of their larger dealers by year two, because it really made sense. And then I was able to get it into, there's a vertical for businesses. It's called HCBS, Home and Community-Based Service Programs. So a lot of remodelers out there aren't familiar with that, but they can sign up to work with the state to be able to help with these programs. And these programs are pretty decent. They don't pay for everything, but it does pay for enough to where it gets the individual that safety, that care that's necessary. And
how do they exactly work? Because I haven't heard of it either. I've been doing this forever. How does it work?
HCBS program. So every state has a state fund. So they pull their monies, from Medicare, Medicaid, and then it goes into agencies. I'll give you an example. Like Pennsylvania, it's called 𝗏𝘂𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏 for Independence, or 𝗏𝘂𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Those are the two big ones that receive the tickets from the state saying, hey, we have 1,000 participants that need to be taken care of. These are their situations. And so then they work through their clinicals, and then they work through a contractor to be able to get the stuff done. The favorite question everybody is, well, can I get this paid for? Well, if you're asking that, probably not at that point, because, the list is quite long. You got to get into the system. You got to be able to make sure that you qualify, for the participants, with what they're paying for. So it doesn't fix everything, doesn't take care of everybody, but it's just one program. Then there's also other philanthropy groups out there like 𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. There's another one called 𝗏𝑥. And these again are all resources for people that may have challenges, whether now or later on, or they're taking care of a loved one and they're looking for extra resources to be able to help support that.
So this pays the contractor to provide access, like the bathrooms and stuff. How does it work?
Correct. Yeah. So they'll be very specific. It's like, hey, the client needs a ramp to get in and out of the house. The client needs some grab bars for safety, or the client, does not have access to bathing. What can we do? So typically there's a clinical, an occupational therapist that evaluates to see what all their true needs are. And then the contractor is given a request for a proposal. He goes out, takes a look at what the occupational therapist described what the needs were. We try to use between what's functional and what the house can handle, marry that together to be able to do a proposal for the state.
Now, is this like a competitive bidding situation, or they just choose the guy and he does it?
It's 50-50. They say they always need 3 bids, but once you're in the system and the case managers know you and you're able to do things, they'll check in on you and so forth, but it's a little combination of both. Okay. It's not always the lowest price wins. They always say the lowest price wins, but they're also learning that they're redoing their work in 3 to 5 years, and now they've just wasted that money.
So how do you get on the list? Because I have not heard of this before.
So in your state, it's the same process. The very first thing you do is you provide for what's called an NPI number, your National Provider Index. With that number, then you can go to your state home and community-based program or waiver, and there'll be a login to where, new providers can just log in. So once you log in, they'll give you some education. They'll let you know what their parameters are. and, the areas that you need to be able to service.
Do you
And
give
it
any
takes,
training?
it's not a short process. It probably takes, a good 3 to 5 months to get into one of these programs.
Well, it's at least less than a year. So is there any place people can go to find out? There's ChatGPT, AI. How do they find out about this? They ask you, how do they, like, if they don't know about it, how do they get informed and educated?
It's just as simple as just typing in home and community-based service programs for your state, and it will show
Okay.
you exactly every state or what state you're asking for, where the programs are. And there's certain states that don't have a program right now. Like right now, Texas, their program's closed down. They're revamping it. So there's no access to it at the moment. There's a couple other states that are on hold at the moment just due to the government shutdowns, and they're waiting for the monies to get reallocated. So, there's a few little bumps and bruises. It's not a magic wand, but it is a nice little additional vertical in the industry.
Right. So then how did you go from there to where you are now?
So I was working with another group prior. My contract ended up, I've always been self-unemployed. So I called Best Bath back and I'm like, hey, I used to do consulting for you guys. My last contract's up. Are you guys interested? And it was actually a funny story. They're like, hey, can you be out here on a Friday? And I'm like, no. And it was like on a Tuesday. I live in Akron, Ohio. Their corporate's in Boise, Idaho. So I flew out there Friday morning. They handed me 400 pounds of tri-tip and they says, hey, you're cooking for the factory. Monday, we'll talk about your contract. So apparently I passed.
Wow. You passed. Well, most of people must have liked lunch or dinner, right? That was a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we did 400 pounds of tri-tip on that Friday. That Monday I had my contract, and I've been with Best Bath in this capacity now for about 6 years.
And what is your capacity with Best Bath now?
The Northeast field manager, basically. So I handle all the accounts in the Northeast and Canada. And then I also help with state accounts across the United States for our national side. So kind of like program development, I would say.
So how does a contractor use Best Bath as a vendor? What do they sell and why should they use them?
So we have a very simplistic system. We've designed it to where it's like Legos. So it snaps together just like Legos. One guy can do the install. We've made it, there's minimal cuts. Everything that's necessary that you need to install our shower product, we provide you. So you're not going to the store to buy sundry items. Like if you go to the store and you pick up a shower unit off the wall, you're still buying hardboard or some type of backer board. You're buying glue, you're buying adhesives to, put everything together. And then plus you have to cut it to fit. Where with our unit, we have about 900 different sizes. We're able to, configure it for most pockets, no problem. And truthfully, the only piece that they would have to cut would maybe be a back window. Everything else snaps together, screws right to the studs. And you heard me use the word single component product. The advantage that we have is we have 1/2-inch plywood built into our walls. So that way, no blocking is necessary behind it. You can put a grab bar wherever that client may need it. And again, ADA rules do not apply to a simple residential dwelling. It's used as a guideline, but if you have a client that's sitting in a chair, they can't lift their arm more than 17 inches. Why would you put that grab bar at 32 inches? So I mean, there's some functionality aspects, and that's where with Best Bath unit, like I said, everything comes involved single component, no blocking necessary, so you're not guessing where you're screwing in your grab bars. And everything is complete with, a single finish.
So obviously your competition in the big box stores, why are you better than them?
Heavier duty product, a little bit more versatile in the repair aspect. So a lot of the big box stores, it's a very thin acrylic or fiberglass. Ours has gel coat. It's built the same way as a boat. And we give a 30-year warranty. And because of the way that it's built, it is heavier duty. It is a little bit more pricey, but if you figure out all the other component items that you're buying, going to the store for different things, when all of ours comes in a single box, we also offer that convenience for on job sites. Think about you running maybe 3 bathrooms a week. Last thing you need is your guy going to the store 3 different times, losing, what is that, maybe 4.5 hours of road trip.
If you look at maybe $75, $100 an hour, sometimes like a bath bar can cost $300 because you have to go to the store and get it, right?
Correct. Yeah, so everything is built in, all in one in ours. And then also, we also own the largest walk-in tub manufacturer also out of Sparta, Maine,
Okay.
or Sparta,
So,
Tennessee.
or Tennessee. And so how have you been able to stay competitive with, the offshore kind of manufacturing? Because everything's gone offshore and you stayed here. How have you pulled that off? That sounds amazing to me.
We have a really good niche within this marketplace. We're about a $67-68 million a year company. So we're not overly huge, but we've been able to fit into those niche markets where A, people don't want to spend the same dollar twice. B, they want a product that's durable. We do a lot of work for HUD housing and like Sunrise Marriott 55 plus, because when our units get damaged for whatever reason, it can be repaired just like a boat. So now they're not spending their initial capital of 15, 20, 25,000, whatever it was to replace that unit, to replace ours. Ours is just a matter of bringing a guy in that knows how to do a little bit of gel coat, clean it up, and you're back to new. So the longevity side of it is huge. The other thing is that we're actually able to convert our showers to be from a curb shower to a handicap shower, with a simple threshold that we have. The threshold can be removed if an individual needs, access to be able to walk in and out or use a wheelchair, or if after the loved one is no longer with them, they can put the curb back on and use shower doors. So it kind of fits that multi-family style housing as well.
Okay. And so who are your biggest clients? Are they like remodeling companies? I mean, I'm just curious. Do small remodelers use you guys? I'm just curious. Is that like a big market for you?
Yeah, yeah. The remodelers that are under 10 million seem to be a good little sweet spot, because it's not all about the cost of the dollar. Yeah, our product is a little bit more, but it also offers a lot more conveniences. And when you're especially talking about, labor issues that are out there, and, people are aging out, the product is designed to where somebody newer can be able to install it and still it look as good as an A player to be able to install it.
Okay. And then is it like 10% more, 20%? I'm just curious on the average. You got to take away if somebody's going to the store to buy, a shower head, it costs them $500 a shower head, obviously, because it's expensive to go to the store. But in general, is your product like 5-10% more? Something like that?
If you're comparing the cheap box store products, yeah, we're probably about 15-20% more than the box store products. But then when you start looking at Jacuzzi, Luckstone, Kohler, Onyx products, we're within range of each other.
Okay. So if you want a quality product, you're fairly priced, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
We're not priced out of the market, but but you are getting a premium product, and it works. You're not replacing it. The thing's entire encapsulated. It can never leak water, so you'll never have mold behind your unit. 10, 15, 20 years, impossible, because of the way the unit is made. And even if the caulking's failing, we have little C channels built into our frames with a weep hole, so air can get in there and keep things dried out.
Cool.
So Best Bath really did a good job of engineering these products to last for a lifetime.
Right, you're the best product on the market. So do they buy it from a dealer? Do they buy it direct? If I'm a remodeling contractor that does, 5 million and I want to use your product, where and how do I get it?
So we have two different programs. One, we have what's called Trade Pro. Somebody that might buy 1 or 2 showers a year, they'll get somewhere about a 10 to 15% discount, and they go off of our website, and that's Best Bath Shop. bestbathshop.com. That's our website we're currently promoting, and we're under website development. But anyways, and then they go to the checkout, and there's a Trade Pro where they click on, and they can do it that way. The other way is they call us, or they submit a form that they want to become a dealer. Then if they become a dealer, they get a little bit more attention, they get a lot more training, and then they end up with discounts of between 40 and 48%, depending on what their volume is going to be.
That's huge.
So becoming a dealer.
I mean, how many do you have to how many? Yeah, do 20 baths a year, 15. What qualifies you?
Our minimum requirement is somewhere around 15 a year.
Okay.
To be able to be a dealer. We're not exorbitant on that. 15 is not a bad number.
No, it's now. What if I have another friend of mine? We're both, remodelers in, Kansas City. Can you sort of go in together? I mean, have you ever had that happen where they're trying to, one becomes a dealer just because he only does five and the other guy just does 15? They could
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. There's some that have combined counts, sort of
Okay.
speak that way, or work together one way or another. The one does the marketing side, the other one does the installation side. Sure.
Okay. Cool. And I assume do you provide any like literature or anything like that, website stuff to help them promote your product?
Oh, correct. Yeah. So we have all the branding material that you would need. We have the brochures that we'll send out to you that you will have access. We have a digital brochure on Engage. And that's the software that we'll send out to, each one of our dealers. So they'll be able to use an iPad or a tablet to be able to show the product. And then our sales kits are literally our actual showers cut up in, 6x8, 6x9 pieces. And that way, when a customer's holding it and feeling it, I mean, they realize what they're getting. They're just not holding a little chip sample.
So obviously the guy can bring in the truck and say, this is what the wall's like. This is what, they can actually
Right.
experience. Okay.
They
So
can feel it.
you help them sell the product. That sounds awesome. So if
Right.
people want to get a hold of you and might consider being a dealer, how do they do that?
So on Best Bath Shop, the best way is where it says become a dealer. You click on become a dealer, and that's the way to start.
Okay.
If they need help, they can always reach out to me directly. I don't know if you have my cell number for a screen or not, but it's
You can give it if you'd like.
330-620-6610. And again, that's 330-620-6610. They can call me directly and I can walk them through it as well.
Okay, well, thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. It sounds like a great deal. Obviously, your product's worth it. So if you're putting in baths, I don't think there's any question you've got the best deal out there. Robert, I appreciate you being here, and it's really good information for the people that are listening to this podcast. Thank you.
So I appreciate the time as well. Thank you.